Hi, I'm Tim Preby with TNS in Oklahoma City. In this video, we're going to look at how to manage blog comments in WordPress. It is not uncommon on WordPress websites for comments to get a little out of hand. You may have enabled comments on your blog or have had them enabled by default, but all of a sudden you find you're getting a lot of spam. This particular site currently has 26 spam comments. Let's take a look at those. Now, it may be that we decide just to mark them all as spam, and that's perfectly fine. Right now, this site has 2 pages because it's not showing all the comments on one page. So if we want to delete more at a time, we can click this down arrow next to screen options and change it from 20 comments per page, in this case, to 30. We'll click apply. And now they're all on one page. So now we can check this box, which checks all of them, change bulk actions to mark as spam, and hit apply. But instead of doing that right away, let's learn from some of the things on here so that we can prevent ourselves from having to do this in the future. If we scroll through here, we can look at some of these names, and this is obviously not a real person's name. So we can pick out some keywords that are used in here and enter those elsewhere in the settings on our site. Here we have the word forum, handbag, wireless. We can see handbags was used again, gold, traffic, Louis Vuitton, and the word porn. So a lot of different options in there. Let's go ahead and go with forum and handbag for now. So we'll actually go into settings and discussion, because the comments are discussion. And we're going to add those words as blocked. So we'll scroll down to where it says comment blacklist. And we're going to add handbag. And you can see in the description it says 1 word per line. So we'll hit enter and we'll add forum. And let's go ahead and add porn as well. Then we'll scroll down to the bottom, click Save Changes. And now in the future, when anyone tries to submit a comment and it has any of those words in it, it'll automatically go into spam. Let's go ahead and delete all the pending comments we have, or mark them as spam. We still have all of them on one page, so let's scroll down quickly and just make sure that none of them are genuine comments. A lot of times, if you look at a comment and it looks like it might be real, you can look over at the website address and at the person's name to tell if it actually is real. This one could be real, and the person's name looks like it might be real, but when we look at the email address, it doesn't look like a real email address at the beginning. It looks kind of made up. Now, right at the end here, we can see something that actually is not a comment, but something called a ping back. What that means is another page or another website linked to a page on our site and sent us a little signal or a ping that notified our website that that had happened. Typically, you do not want to mark these as spam, but we can go ahead and delete this one. All the rest of the things we do want to mark as spam, so let's scroll back to the top We'll check the box. You can see that right now we're on all. If this site had already had a lot of live comments, we could have gone to the pending option instead. Then it would have just shown us ones that it was waiting for action on. We've checked all of them by clicking on this box. We can scroll down to see all the different comments are checked. And then we will change bulk action to mark as spam, and we'll click apply. If once we do this, we want to go ahead and clean out our spam comments, that's perfectly fine as well. You can see we have 191 in there. Now those don't take up a lot of space and they will be cleaned out automatically, but let's go ahead and empty the spam out right now since we're here. We'll click on spam. And then we'll go ahead and click empty spam. Now one thing you may run into as you're doing this, if you have a lot of spam to clean out at once, it may be that several hundred showing up on a page at once. If you set your page to show several hundred on a page, you may not be able to delete them all at once. So you may have to limit it to 100 a page, maybe 150, maybe 200. You'll have to experiment a little bit so that you can get the maximum amount of comments at once while making sure it still works.
Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, you might consider signing up for our email newsletter at tnsgo.com/newsletter. If you need any help with your online marketing, contact us to see if we might be a good fit. You can reach us at 405-285-0348.